Alright, just killing time here in the promenade. Rising tide is actually in action, which is cool. So, cool stuff. We got like 20 minutes to kill, so we're just kind of hanging around, walking around the promenade here. Alright, back in the room for just a few minutes at least between dinner and the Aqua Theater show, but lots of good food though. We stopped by Sorrento's just to grab an extra slice of pizza for some weird reason. I am absolutely stuffed though, but I guess Justin and I are cuddling tonight because the room guy still has not shown up.
No, we'll just call him before we leave for the show and be like, hey, can you send someone to separate our bed?
That too, but as of right now, him and I are going to cuddle tonight because
which is fine.
The guy hadn't shown up yet to introduce himself or, you know, Let has asked him for him to separate the beds. So that's maybe a little bit of a zonk for the first day, but hopefully they get that issue taken care of. But anyways, we got a few minutes. We're just going to hang out and relax here just for a few minutes because we have not done any relaxing so far, which has been running constantly since we got on board. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna head over to the Aqua Theater here in just a few minutes. All right, Aqua Theater time. Time to go. Where we just were, back on the boardwalk here on Utopia of the Seas. It's awesome being on the ship again. Heading to Aqua 82.
Thank you.
Okay, at least I didn't cancel it. I'll take that.
So, show's not canceled, but as you can see, it's sloshing around a lot. They said they're delaying the show at least for a few minutes until we can find better conditions, or at least hopefully get better conditions so they don't cancel it so far. But we'll see what happens. As of right now, the show's been delayed. here to deck number 16. That was an absolute incredible show. For some reason, I remember it being a lot better, or it was a lot better this time around than what I remember last time, but incredible show for Aqua 82. We're just kind of getting some night pictures of the ship here up on the pool decks and kind of just enjoying the nighttime vibes. We've been up since like 7 a.m. this morning, so it's been a long day, so we may call it a night early, but it's not quite time to turn down just yet. But yeah, incredible show. Yeah, it's up there with Torque from Star of the Seas. If you missed that, the Star of the Seas, we were on the maiden voyage for it. Absolutely incredible. But yeah, that's kind of the vibe right now. It's so awesome being back on the ship too. I really love this ship. This is one of my favorites. And yeah, nice being back on board. I think this is like, I mean, obviously it's the 6th out of 6, but this is like the ultimate version of the Oasis class ships. This is the absolute best. Even different than Wonder. Like Wonder's got all the stadium seatings going across. Our first day here on board the beautiful Utopia of the Seas. Very long day today, but it's been an amazing time so far here on board the ship. Ship is absolutely incredible, just as great as I remember it being from last year. Justin, this is your first time on one of the newer styles of Oasis ships. How is it?
It is fantastic. I could not recommend it any more than you could think of.
Very good to hear. So yeah, this obviously I've been on Wonder once, and this is my second time in Utopia. I've been on pretty much everything but the Harmony, which is now not going to be a thing come 2027, but can't believe we did that. But yeah, so like these newer Oasis ships are absolutely incredible, so I highly recommend here on Utopia. Now that Wonder is out of the Port of Miami as well, so that's great to have these two paired up on these weekend sailings. Unfortunately, they are really amazing ships on short cruises, but if you do have the ability to do short cruises, or it's easier for you to do them, like it is for me being close to home and all that, I definitely recommend it. But anyways, tomorrow we got our day at Nassau. We got a very early morning arrival, so we got to get to bed. So thank you all so much for watching. We see you bright and early as we make our way into Nassau, Bahamas.